2 minutes.
Thank you, President. I'm delighted to have 2 minutes to speak on this very important matter, a matter that's important to every citizen, to every business, not just in the European Union, but all over the world.
We had a data protection directive which was relevant for that particular time, and part of it dealt with the processing of personal data by the police and judicial authorities. This was the framework decision. Over time, the European Parliament realised that this was becoming more and more outdated and called for a revision. It was never really effective, in some respects at least, because it dealt with cross-border processing, but not at national level by the police. It was also too loose, leading to a very wide range of interpretation at member state level, the result being that some member states had high data protection standards, others had very low. And of course the Commission had no implementing rules to ensure a common approach. As the Commissioner pointed out, with the advent of the Lisbon Treaty and obviously the development of the Internet and the way the world has moved on since, it needs to be updated. Parliament itself would have preferred a single instrument, but can live with the Commission's proposals, a regulation and a directive. However, we are concerned about a number of aspects, particularly in relation to the lack of urgency at Council level to deal with the directive. There seems to be certain movement on the regulation, but not enough on the directive. And I think for that reason we would ask the Council to bring forward a roadmap how they are going to deal with it, and also to ensure there is enough flexibility at member state level not to have a dramatic rise in terms of standards in one and a dramatic drop in another. If we do that, we can make progress. And final point, I am pleased to say that the Irish Prime Minister approached me last Saturday week saying during the Irish Presidency they would have this as one of their priorities. Thank you very much.
Mr. Kelly, Mrs. Ticau has raised the blue card. Mrs. Ticau would like to use the blue card. Will you accept the question? Ms. Ticau, you have the floor.